Ever felt that you're being kept down, but don't have a clue of what's happening to you? Loved ones gone, about to lose your job too. Career in shambles, business in a brambles. Living with a whole lot of tension because you're so broke you can't even pay attention. Got an immigration issue and you've got to go to court too. You don't have a clue of what's happening to you. It's time you call world-renowned spiritual healer advisor, Sister Dobong.
You need to seek Sister Dobong and find out what's going on in your life. So if you got troubles in your life and you're upset, you need to call me your number one Sister Dobong. And I tell you, I'm the true African. You are listening to me now for a reason.
Jot this number down, 718-253-7273. That's 718-253-7273. Call now. You may be a skeptic, but if your life is not what it should be, what have you got to lose? Make something work for you. It's time you do. Call Sister Dobong and let she do what she do. You can call it obey, call it what you may, but in a hot drop, she put you back on top. Call now, 718-253-7273. Call now, 718-253-7273. Sister Dobong.
You're listening to King and Queen Radio.
Started off me and G, we running from the police. Head down, pray to Jesus. Won't lie, most of them ain't believe. Ain't no one gonna stress me. Put that on my name, put it all in my music. So if in my pain, I ain't trying with them pagans. 99 lame, ever had a home invasion. By the face, young 12, I'm chosen. I ain't tryna be the best. Look at me, I'm dripped out, 24 with finesse. Ever had a threesome, my brother, he's great. Young G's living wild, if you ask me, no regret.
Steady, 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 I'm walking. Burning all night, no sleeping. Steady, 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 I'm walking. Burning all night, no sleeping. Move it, yeah. Shout out, yeah. Move it, yeah. Oh my guys, make me shy, yeah. Move it, yeah. Shout out, yeah. Move it, yeah. Oh my guys, make me shy, yeah.
Didn't see the greatness, now to realize it. Plenty nights never slipping in the trenches, and no fishes. We was dealing with the shots like the smoke up, trying to get up to Mars. Mindset change, we started making millions. Out there drilling better my civilians. I'm just low-key chillin' with my niggas. I ain't worried about no art for their feelings. Looking where we came from, we gotta celebrate. Money talk all day, all we conversate. Happy all shala, yeah. So ready, babe, I can't relate. I'm just glad we on time, being late. Looking where we came from, we gotta celebrate. Money talk all day, all we conversate. Happy all shala, yeah. So ready, babe, I can't relate. I'm just glad we on time, being late.
Steady, 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 I'm walking. Burning all night, no sleeping. Steady, 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 I'm walking. Burning all night, no sleeping. Move it, yeah. Shout out, yeah. Move it, yeah. Oh my guys, make me shy, yeah. Move it, yeah. Shout out, yeah. Move it, yeah. Oh my guys, make me shy, yeah. Vibe.
You're listening to King and Queen Radio.
It smokes kitchen, baby.
DJ Pat Max.
Good morning. It's a beautiful morning. Welcome to the King and Queen Radio. Wow. Good morning, lot. Good morning, DJ Pop Bob.
Yeah.
Wow, what a beautiful, beautiful scenery this morning. Wow.
Yeah, good morning. We're back again with another great episode of the Monday Night Show. Today is 27th May, which is already 28th here down here in West Africa. You know how we do. We locked and loaded to serve you better as usual. King and Queen Radio. We always keep to our word. We are more than fidelity because we always keep our word. A big morning to all our listeners all over the world, to our team in the States, and of course our team in Africa. We're right on time. We're back again. We'll always come back because Mondays are our favorite days. So how are you guys doing today?
I want to say a big shout out. Yeah, a lot. Thank you. I want to say a big shout out there to Manny Ann.
Yeah.
And I want to say shout out to Billion out there. Valentine, such a great job. Folks, check out sisterdubong.com. You won't believe it. We have another sisterdubong.com.
Yeah.
And also, if you're out there in France or you're French, we gonna have some music that you could be able to hear on Brooklyn Station directly in French.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to go on the webpage and check out the French music that was sent to us. And you'll enjoy the artist and like and share the page. Share it and let everybody know how you like the French music that's posted on brooklynstation.com. And by the way, all the shows now is on brooklynstation.com except King and Queen Radio on Monday nights. We on both stations. So King and Queen Radio Monday nights from 9 to 2 a.m. in the morning is on both stations. So again, you want to enjoy the great shows.
Yeah, comment ça va? Ça va bien, merci. Bonjour. We have another option, where our listeners, will be carried along. And of course, you have another great option where you can enjoy our program live and direct in French. And hopefully, we'll keep adding languages with time because it's all about improvement and growth. As you know, we'll continue to improve our services better with time. So kudos to all our team out there putting a lot of work and making sure that things are in good shape for our listeners all over the world. Today it's of course a great day, and of course today is Children's Day. Happy Children's Day celebration worldwide. A big shout out to all the families and friends, or if you have a child. Of course, we were once children. We all passed through the process of children, like the growth process of children. We were all once children at some point in time before we became grown-up individuals. So happy Children's Day celebration to all of you out there listening to our voices right now, especially in Nigeria here, Lagos, in Nigeria, Abuja, Port Harcourt, Delta, all over the country. Today is Children's Day celebration, and as we commemorate this celebration, I believe that we will know the essence of having children as gifts in our families, in our life, in order to utilize that opportunity, learn from them, take care of them, because children are the leaders of tomorrow. Children are the future, So, with that being said, we all know the importance of how and what these children have in our lives, because at some point in time, whether we like it or not, the children, what we do to these children is going to come back to us when we get old. Because if you take care of your children, when you get old, your children will take care of you, especially as parents out there. So be always positive towards your children, be always sacrificial towards your children, and play your role in the family for your children. With that being said, welcome to this great Monday night show. As you all know, we just kickstart the show. Let's enjoy some musical interlude, and then we come back and start the show proper.
Ever felt that you're being kept down, but don't have a clue of what's happening to you? Loved ones gone, about to lose your job too. Career in shambles, business in a brambles. Living with a whole lot of tension because you're so broke you can't even pay attention. Got an immigration issue and you've got to go to court too. You don't have a clue of what's happening to you. It's time you call world-renowned spiritual healer advisor Sister Dobong.
You need to seek Sister Dobong and find out what's going on in your life. So if you got troubles in your life and you're upset, you need to call me your number one Sister Dobong. And I tell you, I'm the true African. You are listening to me now for a reason.
Jot this number down: 718-253-7273. That's 718-253-7273. Call now. You may be a skeptic, but if your life is not what it should be, what have you got to lose? Make something work for you. It's time you do. Call Sister Dobong and let she do what she do. You can call it obey, call it what you may, but in a hot drop, she put you back on top. Call now. 718-253-7273. Call now. 718 253 7273. Sister Dobong.
I know you can make it good.
Yes, what's up, my people? Welcome to Afrobeat Special with DJ Pat Max. This is a new month of April, and this is the first Friday of the month. And I'm sending big shout outs to all my listeners out there listening to the sound of my voice from Asia, America, Africa, Europe. I'm sending big shout outs to you and happy new month to you all listening to me, and big shout out to all King and Queen radio followers, King and Queen radio fans and listeners, all of you that have been pushing and making sure you listen to all our beautiful shows, our incredible stories, documentaries, and news. I want to say big up to you, and I'm sending big shout outs from my boss in the Palin to you wherever you are, sending peace and blessings to you. So big up to you. And today is a great day. Today is a great Friday. Thank God it's Friday. And we are going to party. We're going to have fun on King and Queen Radio. This is Afrobeat Special with DJ Pat Max. Don't forget, I'm sending big shout out to my teammates, Lord Sunday, Billion, Valentine, Israel, and also our great artists of King and Queen Radio. Big shout out to Chris Team, David Brown, Smoke's Kitchen, Jolly Boy, Everly Soul, Rocky Baba. I'm sending big shout out to these guys, and also I won't forget Trigger Fire from Ghana. I won't forget Trigger Fire. Trigger Fire, his new music is out, and don't forget to make sure you listen to this guy's music.
Yes. We're back again. And of course, we hope that you enjoyed the little musical break. And then, of course, you know how we do. We have a lot of important topics to talk about today. Of course, it's always entertainment, solutions to problems, discussion, and very, very important topics that will help us in life in general. And of course, help us in societal and nation building. So what we come and talk about on King and Queen radios are some of what we talk about on King and Queen radio are some of the most important things in life in general. And we do make a lot of research before we come on air live and direct to talk about some of these things. So these are some of the things that affect us in life in general, all of us, like wherever you are. It doesn't necessarily mean like it's in Nigeria or the States or only one geographical location. No, it's not limited. It entails everything about life in general.
And so many people out here listening tonight. Shout out there in Abuja. I mean to tell you out there, DJ Pop Monk, shout out to you. Enjoyed talking with you the other day. Big up to you, DJ Pop Monk, folks. Great show. I mean, every Friday, I cannot stop dancing. Friday, DJ Pop Monk bring one of the greatest show from 2 to 4 every Friday in America time, 2 to 4. And of course, 2 to 4, and Nigeria to be 6 to 8.
Yes.
So make sure you tune in every Friday, folks. And Lord, I was meant to tell you, the representative of Nigeria passed a bill to return to the old national anthem. What do you say about that, Lot?
Okay, yeah. Before I talk about that, I think we all different. We have differences of time zone, and I think this is one of the things that amazes me in life in general. Like, if you go to China, these guys are like 7 hours ahead of us, like 6 or 7 hours ahead of us. So which means if this is 12 a.m. EST time in China, it's like if it is 12 a.m. EST time in the States and you -5 here, you could know that this is like 7 o'clock here, right? Or if you go to another country and then they have like 5 hours difference, some people have 10 hours difference, some people have 2 hours differences, and then it amazes me like how people from different parts of the world like always like we're all Monday, right? We're all in Monday, and you could see that yet our times are not the same, but we're still, and like everybody knows that today is Monday. Like in 5 hours time, some people are going to be joining us in terms of today being Monday. So like China would be 5 hours ahead of us, or China would be 7 hours ahead of us. If you subtract that, you can get five. If you subtract 12, you can get seven. I mean, subtract from five, 12. If you subtract 7 from 12, you could get 5. Subtract 5 from 12, you get 7, and so on and so forth. So if you go to another country, the time zones are like amazing, amazing. You could call a friend from another country and they will tell you this is still night or midnight by this time. Or some people will tell you this is morning, and some people will tell you the sun is shining. It's like it's afternoon. So it's amazing, it's amazing, it's amazing. And of course, these are some of the wonders of nature. And so talking about the national anthem that Nigerian government wants to go back to, I feel national anthem is just a song. It's just a song, but it is more of like an oath, because every person that sings that national anthem is paying homage or patronage to Nigeria, like allegiance. You're singing, you're pledging an allegiance to serve your country better. So which is why you sing that national anthem. I feel on my own opinion, it has no change in the lives of Nigerians in any way, because it has not really added value to Nigerians in any way. So is it the national anthem that we're supposed to be changing? I feel the government can do better than this. What the lives of people are suffering. Just imagine a country like America, where they're handling war stories, where they're handling war challenges, Palestinian war, Israel war, conflict, and the rest of them. And then they are supporting other countries with aid, supporting other countries with financial support, donations, and all that. And then Joe Biden woke up one day and say, "Yo, I want to change the national anthem of this country." And then we'll talk about it. And then I'll meet the senators, the Congress, and then we'll talk about changing the national anthem. Has no any significant meaning. It has no bearing in the lives of the citizens of its country. The only thing that has changed and would brought meaning to the lives of people is when you subsidize things, the prices of goods and services in your own country. There are things you can do as a president or as leaders that would affect the lives of people indirectly in many ways. Like, for example, in Nigeria, if the price of fuel goes down, everything goes down, because everything is usually like depending on fuel, because transportation plays a major role in the production and distribution of goods in this country. Transportation plays a very vital role. So if anything affects transportation, everything goes up in Nigeria. If anything affects transportation, everything in Nigeria goes up. So I feel the president should reduce the price of fuel. I feel the president should reduce the price of dollar. I feel the president should reduce the inflation, should fight inflation and corruption, not just changing the national anthem, the old national anthem. What does the old national anthem going? How can that change? How can that kill corruption? How can that fight corruption? How can that solve the problem of inflation in Nigeria? I feel it doesn't really have a bearing for me. Like my own opinion, I would say it doesn't really have any bearing, because I'm saying this, I speak on behalf of many Nigerians who has the same opinion as mine. There are so many of us out there who are praying that this country should get better, and there are things that we are doing on our own, in our own quarter contribution, to make this country a better place, because we didn't partake in corruption. Most of us are praying to see that day when this country will be better for everybody. So please, I don't really think it will solve any problem for me. I think the national anthem going back to the old national anthem is not really, we have no reason to do that.
I have a condolence going out there to the people in Aba.
Yeah.
4 dead as bus crashes tricycler in Aba. Did you hear that news yet out there, lot?
Yeah, I heard it. I was like, yo, I don't understand how people can just be very impatient. If you're having these tricycle riders in Nigeria, we do call them keke napep, right? Just like the Indians call them, because obviously it's produced in India. So that is why we like the way they call it down there is how is the way also we call it here in Nigeria. So these tricycle riders be so impatient sometimes, and you don't know what is wrong with these guys. How can you just most often I've seen many collisions apart from the one I saw, from the one that happened in Aba. You need to see the way Nigerians are like impatient anytime they're driving this keke. You're on a highway. You're supposed to coordinate and protect yourself by driving safely. Some of them even go to an extent of overtaking a car, you know. So I don't just understand how a tricycle can compete with a normal car or a vehicle that is moving at high speed. You can't compete, and you're not supposed to be competing with the lives of people. If you want to do competition, find somewhere and join a competition rather than playing jeopardizing the lives of people on a highway. you know Condolences to the ones who lost their loved ones during that incident. It's very tragic.
Well, it goes that it was 4 passengers was confirmed dead, and what happened? A Toyota Sienna bus
Yes.
collided with the tricycle along Aba.
Mm. Yeah, I saw it, and it was very tragic. The result was so the outcome was not really good. For I don't know why people, if something happened like this, people would rush to they would love to have a side saying I was scared when I saw it. It was so tragic. Like I had to just, I was like, oh my, I don't know what's this. Why can't people just be very, very careful and always, why can't people just listen to simple instruction? You don't have to drive like James Bond on the highway. Like simple instruction, speeding kills. Even on the highway, you could see the measurement that is being advised, like the prescribed speed. You should not exceed 90 kilometers per hour. You shouldn't exceed 90. Look, no matter how, especially if the road is free. Even if the road is free, you're not supposed to exceed one certain degree of speed. Because at that speed limit, it is recommended that is the standard speed you should do. But if you exceed that on your way, if you anywhere you're going to, you exceed that, you need also to be careful, because you're not just endangering your life, but also the lives of people. Who do you think you're doing to? Because at the end of the day, you might end up hitting someone, or you might end up killing yourself. So I don't know where people are rushing to. We're in this country. I don't know where you're running to. If somebody breaks your heart, you're not supposed to transfer the energy to someone else. There are a lot of innocent people out there, just like you are too. So you should. I think people should learn to not to bring emotions to anything they're doing, especially driving. You could have some people even making calls. These are some of the bad habits of driving. You're driving while you're making calls at the same time. It's not good. And then also overspeeding, or maybe you drink before you drive, is not also good. We don't advise people to do some of these things, because you're endangering your life and the lives of people as well. So we need to be very, very careful of these things.
What a eyewitness said was that the bus was heading to Aba on top speed, while the tricycle loaded with 4 passengers, included the driver, was said to be on its way to one of the Abia state border community with our Ebonyi state. So wow.
Yes, that's the border linking Oka and Ebonyi State. So I feel most often these are some of the busy roads if you're going to Ikpene, or you're going to Ebonyi State, Abakaliki, or you're going towards Aba. Aba itself, is a southeastern state where one of the states where the Igbos reside in Nigeria, and of course you could have some of the neighboring states close to it there. Their road networks, they are not really poor, but it's of course one of those things that is contributing to road accidents. And then I think we need to summarize in general what are some of the things that contribute to road accident in general, and then if we can have, because we have a voice as Nigerians, and we need to channel that voice towards positivity.
And the person said that he blamed the crash, which occurred about 5:30, on the driver of the bus who was on top speed without considering the nature of the highway. While the Aba Iko Ipene highway is still undergoing rehabilitation, as some portions are yet to be completed. So you don't want to go nowhere near the Aba Iko Ipene highway. So the sympathize make effort to take away the dead bodies while soldier chases those who were taking a picture at the scene of the crash. So, wow. Is it
Yes.
illegal? I don't know because I haven't been out in the world here too much like as you go out everywhere. Is it
Yes.
illegal to take pictures out in the public? Because certain areas, I know we took some pictures of incident that happened, and I still got them, but I never put them up. Do you cannot? What is the limitation to take a picture of people or dead?
Okay. I think before I talk about the pictures and taking pictures in public places, some of the places are illegal. The Nigerian government can do better in road construction and management, because generally in Africa we have a poor maintenance culture in protecting our roads, in protecting our infrastructures and other things that is supposed to better our life in the society. That route to Ikpene is usually not the route is the route network there is terrible, very terrible, and I feel the government should do its best in order to construct more roads and create a good road network for people around there in order to reduce terrorism. I mean terrorism, yes, to reduce terrorism as like armed robbery and other things, and then also to reduce road accidents, because obviously no matter what you do, I think there are times that it might occur, so but it will be minimized with good road network. So what are some of the things that actually are leading to road accidents? One is drinking and driving. A person will go and take alcohol, drink, and then they will just enter their vehicle and start driving, and then they will not be in full control of driving those vehicles to their desired destinations, and then they end up losing their lives through an accident. So another thing is poor road. Poor road network can also lead to accident. Just maybe you're dodging a pothole or you're trying to drive to the right direction, and then boom, you jam another person out there. Also, another things that contributes to road accident is carelessness and impatience. Imagine a tricycle wants to overtake a Honda Sienna or a Toyota Camry. Like, you can't compare the speeds. Obviously, a tricycle is a tricycle and a Honda or a car is a car. You can't compare the speed of the two. So, but with our myopic thinking as South Africans, sometimes we just do things the way we want to do, and it doesn't solve any problem. Rather, it will add salt to to some of the challenges we're going through. And another thing I would say, that if you're going out with your vehicle, please, before you go out, check the health of your car, of your own vehicle or tricycle. Check the health of your car. Check the engines, check the tires, check the brakes, check everything, the horns, before you go out of your house. Before you go out, this is how it should be done. Nigerians will say, God will take care of us. When the tire is bad, at the moment, when you're in the process of high speed and then the tire just comes out, you say God will protect. No, you're not supposed to be like, no. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. I don't have a car, I don't have any moving vehicle, but I've seen it in many countries. Like, this is how it's being done. I've seen it in so many documentaries and research publications. You don't take a car. You don't just take a car and then you just go out and start driving. Before you go out, you make sure that everything is intact. And then if everything is not intact, you call the mechanic or somebody that will check your car for you before you endanger the lives of people out there. So our impatience is another thing, and then the health of our vehicle is another thing. Don't drink and drive. And lastly, don't make calls while you are driving. Please, we beg you in the name of God, don't make calls while you are driving. It is not good. It is endangering your life and the lives of people. You know, there are accidents that can be very terrible and very tragic that will take the lives of people. Imagine because of making a call. Maybe somebody called you while you're driving, you want to reach out to your phone and you hit 10 people, you know, just because of reaching out to your phone. So I think we need to understand some of these things and come to terms that we need to be very careful while driving. All right. In case you're joining us, this is King and Queen Radio / Brooklyn Station. And of course, this is Monday Night Show. Let's take a musical break and then we come back and continue with the show.
I dey feel that you way you dey make me roll up. And every day and every time you worry me, so you want to be with me. So me throw a fade, yeah, me throw a fade. Please don't leave me lonely, me throw a fade, yeah, me throw a fade. Yeah, me throw a fade, me throw a fade. Now call it, me throw a fade, yeah, me throw a fade. Watch out now, watch out now, watch out. Yeah. Slide me up on me DM now. She I love the way me say me sound. She say I be real dada, and she ready for a link up the party. Every day so we sign up the party. Girl, she love up love with me and make me feel like a key. Me throw a fade, yeah, me throw a fade. I know you will, please don't leave me lonely. Yeah. Me throw a fade, yeah, me throw a fade. Now call it me throw a fade, yeah. Boy, let me tell you one thing, girl. She like the one me singing me song and I follow me on my Twitter, Instagram. Oh na. Yeah. I'm in love with your shape, I'm in love with your everything you do that make me crazy. See, I'm in love with your shape, I'm in love with your everything you do will make me crazy. Shake that body girl, get that body girl, rock that body girl, get my man that body girl. Me love the way you make me cry. Ever since you came to my life, you are mine. I wonder if you get that smile, I found that bust my mind. So now where's my time, now where's my time, and I call it, yeah. Because I love you too now. Me throw a fade, yeah, me throw a fade. What's the man, yeah, me say that, now me throw a fade. Don't waste my time, don't waste my time.
Show me say you love me, give me everything. Baby, no do me dirty. You know the vibe to music. If I ever lose you, till I take hold me down. And if you move for life, yeah, we got it. Be careful now. All of the talks, we focus the vibes. Now me be your man. Now you be my girl and I'm proud of your mind. She's the way you give me. Girl, I swear, say now for your hand. I do my life today and I swear, say it. All my time, come my road. Now you the make me come better. Since I set my eyes on you, now you the make me feel like complete human. Because of you, I'm a complete human.
Slowly taking over, but with you I know that you I want for my life. Nobody else would lie. That you for life, want you tonight. Sure you know no be lie. And you scatter my head today, scatter my head all night. Say baby my me now, baby my me now, baby girl you too fine, baby my me now. You say baby my me now, baby my me now, my own my
all my time, come my road. Now you the make me come better. Since I set my eyes on you, now you the make me feel like complete human. Because of you, I'm a complete human. Girl, I love
King and Queen Radio.
I'm on David Brown. Girl, come put me on a duty. Your body nice and clean, I swear don't let you go. She said she wants some reggae and blues, some reggae and blues. Bring it down low, make the girls them come through, make the girls them come through. The body's on the hot wine, all of the girls them a wine. When I hear the sound, when I hear the sound, the body's on the hot wine, all of the girls them a wine. When I hear the sound, when I hear the sound, tell all of the girls when they come around. Sugar boy, Davy Brown, Davy down. When the music drop, them a boogie down. When I hear the beat, them a come around. Show the wine for me, no they waste time. Long time, long time. Let the music play for a long time. Long time, long time. Let the music go for a long time. Long time, long time. Let the music play for a long time. Long time, long time. Let the music go for a long time. Drop another wicked vibe, be like you want jazz. Sun up, sundown, it dey happen for the seaside. Hey, wait. The real beat in the stand for your ghetto. She go wine figure eight. Now you want start to hit. Should have easy, take them for a ride. Things like this and then they see I'm twice. All my crews and then they sleep for nights. Things like this and then they hear I'm twice. Bad man, David Brown, take them for a ride. Things like this and then they see I'm twice. All my girls want something for the night. Things like this and then they hear I'm twice. Tell all of the girls when they come around. Sugar boy, David Brown, David down. When the music drop, them a boogie down. When I hear the beat, them a come around. Show the wine for me, no they waste time. Long time, long time. Let the music
You're listening to King and Queen Radio.
Long time,
King and Queen Radio.
long time, long time. Let the music go for a long time. Long time, long time. Let the music go for a long time. That's so sad.
You're listening to King and Queen Radio.
So make you come outside to baby. So many things we gotta do, baby. You put the fire in my eyes, so shawty. Body motion, and I love you control myself again. When I send me your location, only 5 minutes, baby, I get there. When I send me your location, only 5 minutes, baby, I get there. You didn't come see your vacation. All I want is to make you my baby. You didn't come see your vacation. All I want is to make you my baby. These feelings I got for you is emotional. You call it madness, but I call it love. Supernatural. I'll be keeping it real with you till the day I die. I will hold your hands. Baby, I know it day, I know it day without you. Cause I need somebody when it's not about you. I feel it so lonely when you're there. I don't look at you. When you send me your location, only 5 minutes, baby, I get there. When you send me your location, only 5 minutes, baby, I get there. You didn't come see your vacation. All I want is to make you my baby. You didn't come see your vacation. All I want is to make you my baby.
You're listening to King and Queen Radio.
So make it come outside to baby, make we enjoy. So many things we gotta do, baby.
King and Queen Radio.
You put the fire in my eyes, so shawty. Body motion, and I love you control myself again. When I send me your location,
Oh, yeah, say me
King and Queen Radio.
You dey consider potential. Oh, you so make you my baby. You dey consider potential. All I want is to make you my baby.
Big vibe, DJ Patma. Baby, give me one dance, baby, give me one
You're
dance
listening
tonight.
to King and Queen Radio.
Baby, we go down low, baby, we go down low tonight. Yeah. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. Baby, give me one dance, baby, give me one dance tonight. Yeah. Baby, we go down low, baby, we go down low tonight. Yeah. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh, hey. I put my mind for the money. Come dance for the money. I take you down to my mommy. Come bounce for me, shawty.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Yeah, I wanna watch you out.
King and Queen Radio.
I wanna dance up your body. Why your waist make I spend the rubber? Shawty say make I spend the dollar. If I need you to show, and me I'm a to show. Somebody, I will take you to tsunami. I will take you to Paris. Somebody.
Baby, give me one dance, baby, give me one dance tonight. Yeah. Baby, we go down low, baby, we go down.
What's up, my people? Welcome to the party. My name is Undisputed DJ
Tonight, oh, hey. Tonight, oh.
Yes. In case you're joining us, this is King and Queen Radio / Brooklyn Station, and of course, this is Monday Night Show. And these beautiful songs you just listened to are all King and Queen Radio artists, and these guys are doing an amazing job, from Smoke's Kitchen to David Brown to Rocky Bamba, Johnny Boy, Boy Wire, Trigger Fire, Everly Soul, and of course, the undisputed Everly Soul, and of course, the undisputed DJ Pat Max, of course, and all of you are doing an amazing job. And all I can say is 2024 is still on. You guys should still put in more effort and bring more projects, more contents, because at the end of the day, consistency is the key, as they always say, So in case you're joining us, Monday Night Show is sponsored and owned by Zina Palin, aka Sister Dobong, aka the #1 spiritual reader, and of course the radio mama herself. So if you want to be one of our sponsors, you can call us on 718-253-7273. As you all know, King and Queen Radio program, it's always gonna come over again, bigger and better, to serve you better. As usual, some of the things we talk about on radio, on air, live, are from research and real life situations. We don't just come on air and talk about something we don't know. So we make a lot of research, make a lot of discoveries, and then come up with certified informations that are going to help, and because the society is dynamic. The society is changing. The world is changing. Everything is subjected to change. And whether we like it or not, we can't escape the laws of nature. And we can't escape those realities of life. We can only learn from them and avoid some certain things in life. Avoid the do's and avoid the don'ts, and do the do's, as usual. So, as you all say, a stitch in time saves 9. And then, of course, a word is enough, for the wise.
And, I don't want to, all this folks is disclaimer of anything.
Yes.
We just discussing things that we heard, and you have to do your own research. This program is just to inform you, but it's not of anything of our opinions. Do your own research to make sure you get things correctly.
Yes, of course, as a proof of some of the things we're saying, they're all valid. You can go check it out yourself. And of course, they said listening is always good and as you listen to us, there are so many things you can learn from, and share ideas, and of course learn from what other people are saying. And a platform like this, which is an international platform, have a standard way of projecting information, so we can't just process or give out information of something we don't know. Right. So how are you doing wherever you are listening to King and Queen Radio right now? It's a bright and beautiful morning, and of course the times are moving fast. Today, 27th of May, which is already 28th in Africa, and then 3 more days and we're out of May, and the month of April is around the corner. So what have you achieved so far? What are some of the, last year, January, you talked about the New Year resolutions and things you want to achieve in the year 2024. How are you doing? What are the things you're doing to achieve some of those goals? Call us on 718-253-7273. Never stop working hard, never stop working smart, and never stop doing the right thing. So whatever you are listening to us right now, we are all about positive energy, and of course positive entertainment and great discussions that will help the world in general.
Well, if you just joined us now, Africa is awake and we're awake. And I want you to enjoy this show with us this morning. Yes, this morning I did have a little food. I ate a little food and I had a little gari. And I'm feeling very good today. So I want to just say welcome if you're just joining us now. You're listening to King and Queen Radio, and Africa is awake, and we on every Monday night, American time from 12 until 2, and Nigerian time that would be from 2 to 4.
Yes.
I hope I got the time right. I'm so tired from doing the show before. We had a great show, and I'm still tired from it. But I have to be here early in the morning and be with Lot and be with DJ Pop over there smiling because it looked like he tired too. Yeah, Pop, you've been working very hard. I know you've been busy. So everybody's tired. Shout out to Billion out there, and shout out to Manny Ann out there, and Queen Beauty Nassim, I see you. Thank you so much. And Favorite Innocent, got your name right. I hope I can remember it later. I got to remember Favorite Innocent. Big up to you, doing such a lovely job with us. And we love you, girl. Favorite Innocent, big up to you. Shout out to you and yours.
Yeah, of course. And to all our listeners out there, whatever you eat, it's very important. They said you are what you eat. So watch what you eat. You can eat something light in the morning, have something moderate or heavy in the afternoon, and in the night you can take something moderate or light as well. So you need to watch out for the kind of things or stuffs you eat. Avoid junk food. Eat 100% natural food, or we can tell what to do, but then we can only recommend what is good. And because if you eat healthy, you're going to live a long life and you'll be living strong and healthy. So avoid some junk and over processed food, and then it's going to go a long way in helping you, and of course your health in general. So what are you having for your breakfast this morning? Very important. All right. So peace and blessings to all our listeners all over the world. We have a song right now that I'm about to play for you. It's this trending song about Burna Boy, with these two South African guys that's they made millions and millions and millions from that song. It's called Swalabam. And these guys, they had the whole of South Africa ringing, and the whole world was vibing to the song. And then some weeks ago, I saw 3 songs doing the challenge. I saw Chris Brown doing the challenge, the dance challenge, Tiwa Savage, and of course most of the 90% of Nigerian celebrities were vibing to the song. And I was like, one day this could be one of King and Queen Radio artists, because as long as you've not given up in life, one day the song will speak for you. So here is Swalaba. Enjoy.
sa le teng. Fetsa bjang le sotla tjha.
Ungavumi ay kala nami ufika mongameli bakhala ngami baje nezinto ziziswana ngathi bebangakholwa ngabanye uthola bami kithi bangasohlala yap uthola ba jiki jiki bangicela ukuthola wami uthola bami mongameli uyostakwa ngale ngizoba ngena magala amakiss namakosavana fele skole kulolo daba shibirim she iveli kubu pusi enga pe so batelelo mongameli yo ole sala akweti vale yanga banking sala baiteti sala wetalo sala ngamba ende bakala ngamba bakala ngamba wetala ngamba ole sala akweti vale yanga banking sala baiteti sala wetalo sala ngamba ende bakala ngamba bakala ngamba Koparege sinyani Sila tsedi la pisite mola kutacha Palo Freza wena untata Maybe le machita kanlata Palo menaki Koparege sinyani Sila tsedi la pisite mola kutacha Palo Freza wena untata Maybe le machita kanlata Ay Ay stibane machwaleni Pema kupe ngambeno makwapeni Ay chwala ba mapeni Ay Nyingi stibane machwaleni Pena mapapeni ay jwala ba mapeni ole sala akweti vale yanga banking sala baiteti sala wetalo sala ende sala batala wetala bami sala sala ame sala sala ame Koparege sinyani Sila tsedi la pisite mona kutacha Palo Freza wena untata Baby le majita kanglata Palo menaki Koparege sinyani Sila tsedi la pisite mona kutacha Palo Freza wena untata Baby le majita kanglata Ay stibane machwaleni Vimba kupe ngambeno makwapeni Ay jwala ba mapeni mani Ay Nyingi stibane machwaleni Vimba kupe ngambeno makwapeni Ay jwala ba mapeni Olele sala akweti vale yanga banking sala wange baiteti sala wetalo sala ngambe ende bakala ngambe batala ngambe wetala bambe olele sala akweti vale yanga banking sala wange baiteti sala wetalo sala ngambe ende bakala ngambe batala ngambe wetala bambe
All right. We're back again. The song you just heard, it's called Swalabam. And in Swalabam, everywhere you go to in Nigeria right now and in Africa, you must hear people playing this song like it's a kind of a viral song, and it's everywhere. Like it's everywhere. So wherever you are listening to us, this is King and Queen Radio / Brooklyn Station. We play you the latest songs, latest informations, entertainment, and other updates and discussions to solutions that are discussions to problems and solutions to some of the problems that are cycling life in general. So we have no limits to the things we talk about on King and Queen Radio because it's all positive vibe, and of course we'll always keep to our word. So this beautiful day, Nigerian government has made over some moves to start the Port Harcourt refinery, to start operating the Port Harcourt refinery in Nigeria, which will in turn help to reduce the cost of fuel and everything. Every time the Nigerian government will make a pledge, but they will not fulfill it. So what they said, they're going to start, the Port Harcourt refinery is going to start operation very soon. And of course, Lagos refinery, Dangote refinery is already working right now. And of course, we're waiting to see from the outcome whether we're waiting to see how is going to help and then relieve some of the challenges we're going through in terms of prices of fuel. In some places per liter is I think 800 naira or 1000 naira per liter. Some places they even sell more than that, but it has reduced. I think 2-3 days ago the prices of fuel has gone a little bit down. It's around 700 to 600 per liter of fuel. So this is where where Nigerians are encountering a lot of challenges, the fuel issue.
Well, out in the Delta State, the government, in his determination to reduce crime rates in the state, has banned the commercial motorcycle, popularly known as Okada. Wow. Apart from the Asaba, the state capital, other areas where the ban is affected include Oshimili, South and North, Sapele, Ika, and Uwe, the local government areas. And this is something like, what do you think about this?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I think people need to understand that security has to be prioritized in the society. There's nothing that will thrive in an without not any economic and activity or anything that will thrive in an atmosphere where there's no peace. Everything can only thrive in an atmosphere of peace, and then if we don't take our security issues very, very serious, we are going to have a problem. Because look at the situation we're facing. Look at the temporal situation we're facing in Nigeria. The challenges of insecurity is growing, and it's becoming a thing of concern in terms of how we need to look out for this. Because in Nigeria, it's obvious that like if you call the police, they don't turn up. call the Nigerian army, they don't turn up on time, nobody was going to come to save you if you don't really if you don't really let me just say, in the issue of security, right? Let me just say, the Nigerian government, this present administration is trying better than the previous administration. If we compare the two, I mean, let's be honest, this administration is better than the previous, because we saw the insurgency Boko Haram at its highest peak when in the previous administration, and nothing was being done. School children were kidnapped, travelers were kidnapped, people were being killed, and nothing was done. But I think this administration is coming up with better strategies that will counter terrorism. And so banning Okada in Delta State, in Oshimili, Oka, and Sapele is a good one. Sapele is a place. I think I've been to Sapele once. These are places where some of this oil production is going on, especially in Sapele and other places like Wari, which is the neighboring site. So, but if you ban Okada there are actually people that means the means of their livelihood is this Okada. This Okada is just a motorcycle where maybe there are places where cars cannot go to, and then because of the poor road network, the cars cannot go to some areas, but the bike or the motorcycle can go to those places. So we call them in Nigeria Okada. So banning Okada is it has its own advantages and disadvantages, because there are a lot of people who survive on Okada. As the government has become so really terrible, people have devised means of survival. So they can take you from here to like 1 kilometer, and then you give them 500 naira, or maybe $1 or $2 or $3, depending on the distance. So maybe a 1 hour journey, you can pay for it. There are places in Nigeria where cars cannot go to, so they will use those motorcycle or bikes, and then we call them Okada. So banning those Okadas can be very, very dangerous. It can be so it can be so terrible, especially if it affects the life of people that are depending on it for survival. So if the government is banning Okada in Delta State, I think they should also create other opportunities or job opportunities to help some of these individuals become self-employed, because at the end of the day, if they ban Okada, these guys might indulge themselves into something else, so which will become a problem to them in the society there. So we're not supposed to become liability and problems to our society. We're supposed to become better versions of ourselves. And the best way we can do that is to employ or empower ourselves. If the government is not coming to do anything for us, we employ ourselves. So banning Okada, I think, has its own advantages and disadvantages. So the government should please consider these people, please, because Nigeria is not getting fun. It's not funny any longer. Nigeria is, since for the past 3 years or past 4 or 5 years, Nigeria has been experiencing a serious, intense hardship that we need to be very, very careful of it. Because, of course, let's be honest, people are suffering. People are suffering. It's not most often people don't really understand the gravity of the suffering until you visit a hospital, you visit a family's, you visit a house where people are struggling to feed even once in a day. If you go to some places where people don't even have anything to eat in a day, I think when I was invited to one of the programs in Abuja, we talked about how people can become self-employed, especially in a country like Nigeria, in a third world country like Nigeria, where people are struggling to survive. How can people still make ends meet, and then take care of themselves? So there are very legit and very menial jobs that people can just start while waiting for other opportunities. So I think I was privileged to talk on behalf of my team. It's King and Queen Radio. I represented the team there in Abuja, and then I spoke about it. I said, you can start with your little beginnings, no matter how small it is. As long as you find joy in doing it, you can find a niche for yourself. You can find this particular area of specialization which you want to fix yourself into. Maybe it could be soap making, salt mining, because there are other places where they allow you to mine salt. And of course, you can learn tech. I learn tech. I learn web designing. I know how to create a website. I can design a website from scratch. So it's something you can learn. You just need a computer. Once you have a system, you have a laptop, a good laptop, you can learn how to do so many things. You can learn so many skills with your laptop. And then also you can learn a lot of things. And rather than just doing Okada, or rather than doing some other things that, government can just wake up one day and say, yo, we don't need this, you stop this. And, but even if the government is going to change some policies that is going to affect citizens in the country, you should be able to find some niche for yourself, because my brother, my sister, Nigeria is no longer funny again. Nigeria is no longer funny. Even the rich are also crying. All of us are in this, and we are not going anywhere unless we fix it together. So banning Okada in Delta State, for me, I don't really support that, except if it is like people do usually use it to rob people. Like they use Okada in armed robbery most often, because the person, like how it is being done normally, I've seen it on newspapers and magazines and other publications, where an Okada man would take an armed robber to a location. When they rob the place, the armed robber will climb on the bike and they will go, which some places they will find some places and go where vehicles cannot go. Obviously the police cannot chase them because of the route. So it's crazy. I think these are some of the serious challenges that the government is considering in taking those measures to ban Okada in Delta State. I think the government should, there's a way the government can target individuals without if the individuals have a better job opportunities, of course they will not even go on Okada. Just like the Lagos State government did something 5-10 years ago. They went to some of these ghetto areas where crime rate was very intense, and they taught some of them skills, carpentry, interior designs, painting, tailoring, and other skills that would help them become better versions of themselves in the society. So they just have to choose a particular niche or one special skill that they like. They can just go into that. They would learn that skills for 6 months and they're done. Then after that, they will have a startup plan. The government will give them a startup plan, maybe 100,000 naira, 500,000 naira, 1 million naira, as the case may be, so that they can have something to start the business properly. Once they are financially stable, the government will be, that these guys can never indulge themselves in crime if they are employed. At least there are some other ones that enjoy doing crime, but then it will reduce crime to a very minimal level. So banning Okada in Delta State is something. It's not a new thing. They ban Okada in some places in Lagos. They ban Okada in some places in Abuja. They ban Okadas in some places in Nigeria, in some states in Nigeria where they don't want to see Okada at some metropolis. So I think it will be a good one. If we want to counter terrorism, we have to be very strategic as a nation, as a country, as a people. We have to be very strategic that it doesn't affect us when we make those decisions as well. So in case you're joining us, this is King Open Radio / Brooklyn Station. And of course, this is Monday Night Show. Let's enjoy some songs and then we come back and talk about some more important issues.
Jazz on jazz, but their jazz don't cast. Only strong feet to feel so bad. See I'm from my dream, I said wear my crown. Get down on my knees and I pray to Jah. Person where you walk, tell me how you want to, man I don't know. Heavily sound from the street, that's how we roll. Yeah, give me your kitty, so for my wood, any concon. Give me your kitty, so for my wood, any concon. Unzanza, Oluwa unzanza, unzanza, Oluwa unzanza, Oluwa unzanza, unzanza, Oluwa unzanza, Oluwa unzanza, unzanza, Oluwa unzanza.
Mama said, you don't need no interception. You are perfect because of your imperfection. Anywhere, any direction, where you go say, never beg for no affection. Melo ni mo fẹ́ sọ, in detention, they won't put me under pressure. Perfect one cut to my face up, but now I got people waiting for my next. Some just they tell me right on, no be saying I'm a true pass. Baba just decide to give me true pass. He look my life and give me 2 chances. And as I'm up, I'm right on, but still I know 2 gas. I know they go to church, but I know 2 jazz. Now you say I'm living good life. Cause many things I know say I'm small, but my eyes don't see. Many things be like I cross 7 mountains and 7 seas. I still insist, okay, I know they resist me. I don't hustle, now the cash no contain my jeans. But no be so it be yesterday. No be so it be yesterday.
Gotta put it down, I'ma put it down honest. Sorry, I'm late with the motion, I wasn't in on it.
You're listening to King and Queen Radio.
If I play the party, don't mean that I do wanna. Yeah. Don't be say I did proud, I know they feel your vibration. No, they put your eye for my feelings, cause you they want to kill my spirit. No, they put your eye for my business, cause you they want to kill my spirit. Nobody really pass me, and not the only reason we did it. No, they put your eye for my feelings, cause you they want to kill my spirit. Why? Open your eyes, imagine no be do or die. I lie, but it all my mind. I'm talking about open your eyes, imagine no be do or die. Open your eyes, say why?
So many reasons why I want it for you, my love. DJ now you want to retire with my love. Oh. See all the little good things you do, they make me no. This distance is taking a hold on me for sure. Baby, come I want you every day. And I want to make you low. I feel like making you low. I want you every day. And I want to make you low. I feel like making you low.
Come on, pull over. Wait for you all the time. All the time. What you gotta make me need to work all the time. You're gentle on my mind and all over my skin. Where the hell have you been? Gentle on my mind, setting fire to my skin like you smoked a Cuban. See me on TV while we had it up, and you know we rockin' the boat, no stopping. I'll pull you closer when you hit the spot, and boy you know I'm never fake for no one. What you see is what you get. So pull over, come closer, make you forget you had an accident.
I want to make you dead. I'm not gonna want to make you baby. I feel like make you baby.
Africa from Miami Day, take a flight to Roxanne. Come to Lagos, but I don't wanna stay.
Go slow, happy now. When I die, now you go green, let go. Somebody call me the doctor. I think that I am in love. And I'm begging now. She know they are. Go slow, happy now. When I die, now you go green, let go. She shutting me up, she giving me styles, different head styles. She be my vibe. She doing her eyes, she making it sound, she casting a spell.
Alakori, alakoko, show my family, show my laptop. Timpa bewa, show my kako. She mo money problem, pelu boys. Tabaja kapada, masalo Canada. If I travel today, give my baila baba. I'm a man, I'm a brother man. Only any problem, baby show up. Show me the making call. You're listening to King and Queen Radio. Melanin, popping. Baby, me show the bar. Baby, such a give you feedback. Money do ni girl, oh yeah. Show me capital business. Show me character dickiness. Can you wake up around 4:30 to make breakfast for me? Go by the leisure, gimme, come up on me chicky. Gimme, come up on me chicky. Body like me,
Baby, when I pull up Gucci, all in my jeans. Big lollipop, baby, lick like ice cream. Big bad ways, Mr. Shift your panties. Fuck you to put your banting, or put your benzine. Girl, any record, girl, I go make you sing. Now she the pray for the cocoa, my sing. I got the holy water, baby, make you come swim. My pocket full of money, yo. My heart is full of loving, yo. Nobody better for the dancer, no. Fine lady, she the bounce along. Skin tight for your body, yo. What you they wanna hear, I want to know.
Well, taking it back a notch up, we got to bring a little controversy. A lot. Do you still believe that a woman should be a virgin before marriage, or should a woman remain a virgin? Is it safe for a girl now to be a virgin before marriage, or is it safe for her to not be a virgin? What do you say, Lot?
Yeah.
What do virginhood have to do with anything?
Yeah.
What is your explanation on that? Is that all religion, or is it just a part of something sacred that should be done? What do you think about virginity, which is virginhood? Do you think it should still exist? Do men really appreciate a virgin nowadays? Or a man wants someone who's who's already experienced? Or is it true that a virgin still stick with her man? Well, see, in the American states, none of that is basically not true.
Yeah.
So we're here in Nigeria. Tell us about it, Lot.
This is a heavy one. Well, I think before we say anything about virginity or virgins, I think we need to define it a little bit. Like let's look at the word itself. Virginity refers to like someone, let's say someone who has not really experienced sex or sexual intercourse before, or they have chosen to abstain from sexual activity, right? These are virgins. So, however, it is important for us to note that the concept of virginity can be complex, and it can be culturally relative and can also evolve societal expectations. So, personally, let's say beliefs and individual experiences also are also important to respect people's privacy and not. I will not make some assumption on that so much, but then I'll still talk about virginity. It is becoming so rare to see a virgin or have a virgin in our days. Like, it is very rare. Like, the popular culture and everything has been sexualized, so it's becoming more difficult to get a virgin at the age of 20, especially ladies. It is it's becoming so rare that you can't find a virgin girl at the age of 20. Sometimes these girls are even impregnated or have sexual intercourse or have sexual activities at an early age. So because they are exposed to pornography, they're exposed to too much of TV, and then some of them are not exposed. They are exposed to mobile phones and the internet. So these are the things they said. The kind of things you watch and see, they are actually teaching you. So, like if they said the things you watch and hear are some of your great teachers. That has always been said. And so if we look at that from a good point of view, virginity is becoming rare, to be honest. And I will not say it depends on the culture. Like in African traditions, if a lady is getting married, she will be checked whether she's a virgin. And if she's not a virgin, when she's being handed over, she will be handed over in shame, like in African traditions. In some places in Africa, they will allow the girl, like let's say a woman wants to get married, they will allow the girl to pass through a process of bathing. It is only her grandmother, her mother, they will bathe her for like 5, 6, 7 days. And then an old woman would go in and check whether she's a virgin, whether her hymens are intact. There's a way they check it. Before the coming of Western civilization, this has always been a tradition in most of African cultures. They will bath the girl, the lady, and then there's a process. They will check whether she's a virgin. If something happens, maybe during birth, or maybe eventually she indulged herself in maybe sexual activities or somewhere that's without the knowledge of the family, she's going to be presented in a shame, like to the husband family. There's a way they are going to present her. But if she's a virgin, she has become a pride of the family. There's a way they are going to present her is going to be different. So virginity has the rate of exposure to popular and modern culture has drastically reduced the presence of virgin because of too much of sexual activities we have in the society. We're talking about this in a way that we need to understand how it's affecting us in many ways. Now, let's say the concept of virginity itself in general. Let's say for the past 10-20 years, what has happened over the years? Let's say the concept of virginity has evolved for the past 10-20 years with changing societal norms, cultural values, modern day civilization, and popular culture and other perspectives, individual perspectives. So there's reduced stigma. The stigma has reduced in terms of surrounding virginity laws has decreased, and it's becoming more acceptable to discuss it openly. Like it's like it doesn't really shake people when they say they are no longer virgins. It's not like, but before, if someone says she's not any longer a virgin, she will cry and almost kill herself because she has lost her virginity, because that's usually the most important thing she could offer to a husband, especially in African tradition. So changing of gender roles, growing LGBTQ, normalization of sexual diversity, shift from shame to empowerment, and then increased awareness of sexual violence and all that, greater focus on sexual health, increased emphasis on consent, expanded definitions and all that. So virginity is no longer solely defined by heterosexual intercourse. It is now encompasses various sexual experiences and identities. So people don't really care like they used to. So I feel the world has changed, like I said, and everything is subjected to change. But it is good for a woman to be a virgin. Let me just answer the question straightforward. It is good for a woman to be a virgin. She will always be respected, especially if she's marrying someone with dignity, somebody who is ready to become a husband, not just having a woman in his life. And then they will create a perfect union and of course raise children that will be part of a great generation. So most often, like in the modern day society, the world has changed and you can get sex for free. Imagine back in the days, you could in African tradition or in the world in general, you could have it's always, just look at before the World War, before the First World War, Second War, look at the way women dress. You could see that there's a lot of decency. They will cover themselves, very well protected, very well presentable. And along the line, something changed, something happened. And then we beginning to like evolve, the popular culture beginning to metamorphosize, begin to change, evolve to another state where women dress incoherently. And then they have this projection that is, it has to be sexy, it has to be nice, it has to be looking. We're not against it, but look at some of the things. The repercussion is that we're going to have more sexual activities. Everything is sexualized, including music, even food. Everything is sexualized. Imagine, you can't buy a bar of soap now without seeing a naked lady on it. So everything has been sexualized. So over the past 100 years, over a century now, the world has changed. Like in the past 100 years, and sexuality or sexual activities are increasing. So whether we like it or not, I think change is something that is almost unavoidable. It's almost unavoidable, right? So but we can learn from it and say, okay, this is how this should be done, and these are some of the things we should avoid. So it is good for a woman to be a virgin because she's become her pride of her husband, and she's meant for husband, because obviously she is now going through a matrimonial home, marrying somebody, going into somebody's life, starting up a family. It should be started in dignity, not in shame. There are some traditions in Africa that once a man engages in sexual activity outside marriage, the person is not fit to be king. The person will not, there are some places the person will not allow to mingle with the rest of the society. It's not that the person will become an outcast, but the person would not be allowed to, like in their bloodline, they will not be allowed to have kings in their family or bloodline or something. So virginity is something that I think people should hold to themselves, because it's an individual thing. Of course, you can decide not to be virgin, and you can decide to maintain your virginity till when you see fit, or maybe when you get married, and then so it's good, but for most often, virgins are now rare. It's not like before, when you could go down and see 20 virgins or 5-10 virgins. Now, out of the 100% of women out there, you can only find 2% or just 2 out of 100 that are virgins. So very soon we will not even have like those things. But then it depends on the age. From the age of 5 to 10 or 12 at most are virgins. From the age of 5 to 15, maximum 15 years. 15 years for women, maximum 8, at most 18 years. Once they pass 18 years, most of them are no longer virgins, like the case has always been. But then it doesn't mean it cannot occur. There are some women that can still be at 25 and still be virgins, because maybe some women that are raised in a Christian home or religious background, they come on a very strict family where they are not even allowed to do certain things, So it depends, because look at the society today. Women are exposed to pornography, movies, internet, the TVs and all that. So these are influences, and then societal influences, peer pressure and the rest of them. So it's crazy. It's really crazy. In case you're joining us, this is Monday Night Show, and we're talking about virginity. And what do you think about virginity? You have something to say about virginity or virgins? Call us on 718-253-7273, or you can drop your message and suggestion or questions for us on the social media platforms, and we'll be there to respond to all that you have. Right?
We're live, and I hope you're enjoying KingandQueenRadio.com, BrooklynStation.com, and check out the new SisterDubong.com. SisterDubong.com have a new makeover. Check out, share and like the pages with your friends. Let us know how much you love us by sharing and like the page. Share and like the page throughout this, and let us know. And you can always write us on KingandQueenRadio.com and tell us how you feel. KingandQueenRadio.com, BrooklynStation.com, BrooklynStation.com, or you can write me on SisterDubong.com. That's Sister Dobong, DOBONG, SisterDubong.com. Or you can simply write me private on African Reader at AOL. That's AFRICANREADER at AOL.com. That's African Reader at AOL.com. Love to hear from you. So again, write us, let us know how you think. And by the way, Asibo wrote us, and Asibo wants you lot to play a birthday song, because Asibo says their birthday.
Yeah, okay. Ajimong, if you're listening to us right now, we have a special song to dedicate to you. We played Solabam already, so we'll play what do you call it? This beautiful song by Michael Jackson. He calls this one a Liberian Girl. But before that, we're going to play Ladipo. He calls that one Hallelujah. All right, so you can use Hallelujah then as a birthday celebration, of course. Giving thanks as always for everything that you have. So let's pray Ladipo Hallelujah for Achibong and for any other person out there celebrating their birthdays today.
I know you know
I know you know.
I mean, some of you have been with me since Koye One.
Yeah,
You know me. Slutty Pole.
Nothing now we go kill my vibe. All I need is that peace of mind. All my guys I carry for mind. Do me well, I got you for life. My man fall, I go stand beside. 100-fold, I no undermine. Dirty word, no fit stain my white. Dirty word, no fit.
No Christmas tree this year, but Lord knows them go feel my presence. I put my gift in every studio session. You know what's really hard about the shift to manhood from adolescence? It's going forward, there'll be harder lessons. It's hard to listen to you live it. Harder still to give a fuck until a fuck is given by someone else who's more driven. I'm just here to speak my mind. And I'll be honest, it's coincidence, it rhymes. Yeah, I'm that student of the hustle that's used to breaking its laws. 20% that talent applied with no remorse. 30% the challenge of working harder than y'all. And 40 is pure anointing, I'm feeling like Pastor Paul. This no be lifestyle, not religion. I know when Hennessy start to ginger my decisions. I know when burning trees gonna be like my physician. Many things where I don't know, but what I know is the vision, and it's still a given.
Nothing now we go kill my vibe. All I need is that peace of mind. All my guys I carry for mind. Do me well, I got you for life. My man fall, I go stand beside. 100-fold, I no undermine. Dirty word, no fit stain my white. Dirty word, no fit.
Sitting in that room, screaming hallelujah. Many cars for the race. Whether in my two shoe leggedies or Uber, tell them that I'm on my way. Sitting in that room, screaming hallelujah. Many nights in the day. Whether in my two shoe leggedies or Uber, tell them that I'm on my way.
A couple 100 million on the penthouse and now I'm broke again. It's just a boy, an easy Jebugari to soak again. Till I give the world life by making them choke again. That's no revenge. Still can't believe it started then as just freestyles out the backseat. Put up to the shows, 3 deep in the taxi. Chappy, oh yeah, one Leno be Moshe Jassy. How I turned goat from the black sheep. My bros done the yummy. Word of advice that stands out. Realize a helping hand might not be a handout. Cash out, so I'm keeping my name in your damn mouth. I'm just trying to be the rapper you're stressing your man about. Like,
you couldn't see me for TV and cellular. Now with VVIP be a regular. Oh, bold when I tickle your medulla. Not so now we go kill my vibe. All I need is that peace of mind. All my guys I carry for mind. Do me well, I got you for life. My man fall, I go stand beside. 100-fold, I no undermine. Dirty word, no fit stain my white. Dirty word, no fit stain my white.
Alright. That was Slutty Pole featuring Ross Morello. They call that one Hallelujah. So happy birthday to all of you guys celebrating birthdays today. It's a great one. And of course, once again, happy Children's Day to all the children or kids in the world. King and Queen Radio is here for you. And of course, before the show rounds up, we're going to play a song that commemorates children and of course the future in general. So how are you feeling today? We hope that you're having a great time listening to this great program. And of course, King and Queen Radio will always talk about some of these beautiful things that we have. And then a shout out to all our listeners out there. Some of the great topics we have for discussions tonight. And then somebody sending a message, sending their shout outs to James Ebo. James Ibo, peace and blessings to you, the new King and Queen Radio guy. Wherever you are listening to us right now, King and Queen Radio, it's always up and doing. Welcome to the team, James Ibo. A big shout out to all our listeners here in the beautiful city of Lagos, Abuja, and of course Port Harcourt and Benin. Shout out to my people in Benin. Laweze, how nade. Peace and blessings to you out there.
We are live on kingandqueenradio.com. Africa is awake. Don't forget you can listen to my show every Monday night from 9 to 2 a.m. And you'll enjoy love in my house, and we're going to have great fun in my house. That's every Monday night from 9 to 2 a.m. in the morning. All you Americans and everybody listening worldwide, shout out there to you. If you're in Flatbush, Brooklyn, New York, Manhattan, Bronx, Queens, wherever you're at, worldwide, want to say shout out to you, Mexico, Russia, Ukraine, all these beautiful countries that we getting on here, Brazil, and all the rest of Mexico, and all the Spanish country, and all the Italian country. Whoever listening to us, God bless you and thank you, and continue listening and sharing like the page. I love it. I love you. Me and Lot, we love you, their company, don't you, Lot? And for all those special people out there, Lot gonna play a special record for you all.
Yeah, just like we always do. And then, we have this special platform that we're going to be bringing in very soon to talk about the beautiful things that we're experiencing in our lives and in the society in general. But before then, Afrobeat Special would now be on Brooklyn Station. And of course, the other program will have a new program that will be fixing on that time on King and Queen Radio. So we still have beautiful projects that are coming up that will be joining us, some beautiful projects that will be joining in part of the programs to entertain all of our listeners better. So wherever you are listening to us right now, I have this song by Skills. He calls it Koni Baje. Enjoy.
Hating, you go rest in peace. All I wanna do right now is get this cheese. If I no work now, who go pay these bills? Cause now only credit a lot, they give me chills. Once again, I'm on my knees. As I pray for good health, I did pray for peace. So cold outside, then I don't they freeze. But still I keep it to you. One leg go, one toe. Where your body don't go. Anywhere that I go, they know fit in my throat. I know, you know. Another me is a clue. Cause me about to the pro. Everything loud, never on the low. No matter what them say, go need bache. I'm fresh to death, go need bache. You might lose your breath, go need bache. With my full chest, go need bache. Matter what them say, go need bache. I'm fresh to death, go need bache. You might lose your breath, go need bache. With my full chest, go need bache. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hustler, let me be the number one. If I just leave, there will never be another one. Others they be copycat, others they be counterfeit. I look them they laugh as I'm rolling up my cannabis. They turn me on, anytime I hear the sound of money. They turn me on, I know they chill, I be busy body. I know they form anytime it comes to chasing money. Now every time I dey for street, I know they far up a leg. On toe, where your body don't go. Anywhere that I go, they know fit in my throat. I know, you know, another me is a clue. Cause me about to the pro. Everything loud, never on the low. No matter what them say, go need bache. I'm fresh to death, go need bache. You might lose your breath, go need bache. With my full chest, go need bache. Matter what them say, go need bache. I'm fresh to death, go need bache. You might lose your breath, go need bache. With my full chest, go need bache. Whoa, whoa, whoa. In case you wondering, I don't suffer pandemic and right now I'm recovering. The hand does mean, gotta go away. Bad energy, stay far away. Unless you want, come show me, bro. I'm not the sucker, I won't fold. Now every day I did be smoke, but still I keep it jiggy, yo.
Alright, that was Scales, produced by my friend Bob Berry here in the city of Lagos. He calls this one Koni Baje by Scales. Alright, Scales is a very good artist. They started at the same time with Wizkid back in the days of EMA's here with Banky W. And then Wizkid outshine him. But this guy is very talented. He can sing, he can rap, he can do all kind of stuff like that. He's from Edo State, and Skills is one of my favorite artists in Nigeria. This guy is fire. All right. So we have something for the children. This one is coming from Macklemore, Ryan Lewis, and they call this one Wings. All right. This is for the children all over the world today for Children's Day celebration.
I was 7 years old when I got my first pair, and I stepped outside, and I was like, Mama, this air bubble right here, it's gonna make me fly. I hit that court, and when I jumped, I swear I got so high, I touched the net. Mom, I touched the net. This is the best day of my life. Air Maxes were next. That air bubble, that mesh, the box, the smell, the stuffing, the tread at school. I was so cool, I knew that I couldn't crease them. My friends couldn't afford them. 4 stripes on their Adidas. On the court, I wasn't the best, but my kicks were like the pros. Yo, I stick out my tongue so everyone could see that logo. Nike Air Flight book bag was so dope. And then my friend Carlos's brother got murdered for his 4s. Whoa. See, he just wanted a jump shot, but they wanted to start a cult, though. Didn't want to get caught. From Genesee Park to Othello, you could clown for those pro wings with the Velcro, those were not tight. I was trying to fly without leaving the ground, cause I wanted to be like Mike, right? Wanted to be him, I wanted to be that guy. I wanted to touch the rim, I wanted to be cool, and I wanted to fit in. I wanted what he had. America, it begins.
I wanna fly, can you take me far away? Give me a star to reach for, tell me what it takes, and I'll go so high, I'll go so high, my feet won't touch the ground. Just itch my wings and pull the strings. I bought these strings that all fall.
We want what we can't have. The commodity makes us want it. So expensive, damn. I just got to flaunt it, got to show 'em. So exclusive, this, that new shit. $100 for a pair of shoes. I would never hoop it. Look at me, I'm a cool kid. I'm an individual, yeah, but I'm part of a movement. My movement told me be a consumer, and I consumed it. They told me to just do it, I listened to what that swoosh said. Look at what that swoosh did. See it consume my thoughts. Are you stupid? Don't crease them, just leave them in that box. Strangled by these laces, I can barely talk. That's my air bubble and I'm lost. If it pops, we are what we wear what we are. But see, I look inside the mirror and think Bill Knight tricked us all. Will I stand for change or stay in my box? These Nikes help me define me, but I'm trying to take mine off.
Yes, this is to all the kids in the world. We dedicate this special song to you. You have the wings to fly. You have a lot of beautiful things to achieve as you grow up in light and enlightenment, and grow up in strength and encouragement to achieve the beautiful things you want in life. All right, decide what you want to become in the future and work towards it, and the future is yours. The world is yours. Macklemore and Rhea Lewis. He calls this one Wings, and it's one of my best songs. And of course, we hope that you like it. If you have any song requests, send it to us on the comment section or on africanreader@ual.com. In any of the programs, you send us a song request, and of course, we'll play your favorite song. All right, so in case you're joining us, this is King and Queen Radio / Brooklyn Station. We have millions of songs, millions. Of course, every day, each and every day in the world, millions and millions of songs are being dropped every day. All right, so, and then, trending songs is our hobby. Playing trending songs is always our hobby. You know how we do, and we never let you down. We always entertain you and give you positive energy wherever you are listening to us right now.
Well, I just like to telling everybody following their successful unofficial royal tour to Nigeria, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle may pay a visit to the place that was cherished by the Duke grandmother Queen Elizabeth II.
Yeah. Queen Elizabeth the second was a great friend of Nigeria, and even though some people didn't actually like her presence in Nigeria at that time because of the colonial rule during the colonial era, the slavery and all that, so a lot of people didn't like the presence of Queen Elizabeth. But of course, the time has come for us to move on and forge ahead. We might not really forget, but then who are we to judge? And the thing is, we choose to use love to conquer hate. We choose love over fight and hate and any other thing. So those things are long gone. And where is Queen Elizabeth herself today? So everything would come and go. All right. So I feel, in my own opinion, I was like, there was a time when Fela Kuti was fighting them, and he was like, these people are not supposed to be here and all that. And but at some point in time, it was just a reawakening moment of consciousness and reawakening, calling on all Africans to unite, wake up and embrace our peace and embrace ourselves and love one another in unity and all that. So Prince Harry's visit to Nigeria, it's a great one. And what I actually love with the prince was that he's the first in his bloodline to marry a lady from another race, from another country, outside their own specification, outside their own taste. There's always a rule like this: these are the kind of women you should marry, these are the kind of women you should know. So because of love, you see, a generational pattern has been changed because of love. And I so much admire that people should break boundaries for love, because love is the greatest. Love is the greatest weapon. And so, in as much as we have different ways of expressing ourselves, in as much as we have different platforms for where we can share our emotions and connect, love has always been the greatest. So Prince Harry's visit to Nigeria was a great one. I think he came to Abuja and then to Lagos, I think some places, and then it was a good one. I feel it's a great one.
So they was in Nigeria.
Yes.
They had a 3-day trip here in Nigeria. Did you know that?
Yes, I do know.
Now they want the Duke and the Duchess of Success to fly to Ghana capital, Accra, which one of the Queen Elizabeth favorite destination. So they're gonna go. Wow, how everybody they make them feel good to come home in Africa. Yes. So Lot, what do you have to say about the everybody love Africa so much?
Yes.
Now, and why don't everybody send some money and help the country and know it's in poverty? To me, does that sound very good or sound a little bit mockery? But they are investing, I guess. They will invest. They're not just coming in for vacation. Don't you think something behind it, Lot?
Yeah, I feel it would be good for them to invest in Africa, because Africa is the future. Of course, everyone knows that in terms of resources. We're not prone to earthquakes, natural disasters, and all that. Africa has a lot of resources, and it has everything to be at the world stage. All right, just like China at the world stage with production, they produce anything. America at the world stage with democracy, ruling government, military, strength of military, and also production wise and all that. America is very versatile in terms of being the world power. So Africa too has the resources to be at the world stage, just like China. So the only thing is we just have some limiting factors and things that are actually bringing us down and other challenges. But I feel it's a good one. Prince Harry should come to Africa and invest. It would be a good one, especially for future generations, because he has created a bond, a relationship with us directly now, So I feel it is good. It is good for them to invest in Africa. Of course, because Africa is the future, for the future of their children too. Because this is home for everyone, It's home for everyone.
Okay, I had a great time. And before I get out of here, I just want some people to know that despite the stigma surrounding the use of songwriters, Nigerian artists have deployed talent writers who help pen some of the Afrobeat unforgettable hit. So a lot of times you look at the artists, but you don't know that they have songwriters. And sometimes the songwriters become very famous and become an artist later on. But some of
Yes.
them just enjoy themselves and get rich from just writing songs from people. So songwriters should be recognized. So we want to say all the songwriters who have helped the Afro beat get there. We recognize you, and you get an honor from King and Queen Radio. You get the badge of honor. So shout out to all the songwriters out there, the Nigerian songwriters that have made the Afro beats where it go today. So big up to you. So with that said, don't forget to visit sisterdubong.com, and don't forget, if you're having problems and going through situations that you need some spiritual help and guidance, make sure you call me Sister Dobong. I'll be able to help you no matter what the situation you're going to. Call me. You can call me at WhatsApp 631-612-1742. That's +1-631-612-1742. And if you're in the States, you can call me 718-253-7273. That's 718-253-7273. And if you like to get on this show, you simply call and you'll be able to get on this show. You have artists out there. We're looking for artists. We're looking to promote your music. And with that said, Lot will tell you all about all the artists. And I want to say, God bless you all and stay well. Your lucky number is 674-1928. And I see 9, 49, 50, 50, 38, 2, and 11. Those are your lucky numbers. Friday is a good day to wear red. Red would be good with mixed colors and looking beautiful and bring attraction in your life and bring love. And this is the week that you want to tell someone you love them. So God bless you all. And don't forget to visit sisterdubong.com. And if you have any music, send it to me on kingandqueenradio.com. And MP3, we transfer. You can send it to me, africanreader@aol.com. Enjoy the rest of the show, and God bless you all.
All right, all right, all right. We've come to the end of today's episode of the Monday Night Show. And of course, it's always good to be part of, to always be by the right wing co-hosting this program. My name is Lord, King Lords. I will always do this. We'll never let you down. King and Queen Radio is a very great radio station, and we'll never let you down. We'll keep bringing out great programs to entertain you, to educate you, to elevate you, and of course to help you become a better version of yourself in the society. And of course, it always goes with good information. Information is power, as they say. So today's episode of the Monday Night Show is blessed, and of course we'll see you again, same time, same station next week. And for now, goodbye and enjoy.
You stick back from West Street to Bagada, and you see me now. 63 SAMG, my engine make the ladies go OMG. Attack always on full, feel empty. Let me think about it all, turn it on, turn it on.
shake your nyashi for where I dey drink cocoa. I dey my own, you dey shake your nyashi for where I dey drink cocoa.
DJ Pot.
I dey for river, dey cast in my net, you decide to show your bololo. Waiting I don't do for you, now wetin you want, I dey do it nice too. Mana, emere no me for choco, kilo for biri. Nyashi na nyashi, nyashi na nyashi, nyashi na nyashi yo. Puresi na puresi yo, whether big or small yo. Nyashi na nyashi, nyashi na nyashi, sitirechi makisi yo. Sitirechi makisi yo, it dey enter my eyes, eyes.
DJ Pot Max.
It's Kelpie vibes.
You're listening to today's hottest music.
Rumokoro don't catch a fire. Last night I was walking on the road when they shoot the man a shooting tire. Ikorodu don't catch a fire. As I dey walk out, I dey see one man where we say they shoot where they carry kaya. The baba carry kaya. Soldier go, soldier come, Farak no dey run. Kill by your gun, you die by your gun. How you go feel at the point of no return? Enough men dead under the sun. Now so them kill the innocent man. Innocent man, get body man. Body man vexed on Taliban. Taliban run the whole town down. Then don't kill a Bobby. Now who kill a Bobby?
King Radio.
They don't kill a Bobby. Now who kill a Bobby? A Bobby. Yeah. Fire, fire, fire. Fire. Fire, fire, fire. Fire. Fire, fire, fire. Fire. Fire, fire, fire. Oh, show me big baby. Every little thing you did do to me, it's sweet to me for body. She your loving feel for me. Wow, 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 wow. Get your ball and make her go crazy. I'ma get see you sure for me. Say make her win some money. Oh man, no go tango. Make her carry your luggage. I define you for days. For days I no trust, I fit to contain. Your body na baggage. So you know, see I'm falling for love. Overdose me, your love they overdose me. Now you, I want me love you, white you for follow. Overloading.
Ever felt that you're being kept down, but don't have a clue of what's happening to you? Loved ones gone, about to lose your job too. Career in shambles, business in a brambles. Living with a whole lot of tension because you're so broke you can't even pay attention. Got an immigration issue and you've got to go to court too. You don't have a clue of what's happening to you. It's time you call world-renowned spiritual healer advisor, Sister Dobong.
You need to seek Sister Dobong and find out what's going on in your life. So if you got troubles in your life and you're upset, you need to call me your number one Sister Dobong. And I tell you, I'm the true African. You are listening to me now for a reason.
Jot this number down, 718-253-7273. That's 718-253-7273. Call now. You may be a skeptic, but if your life is not what it should be, what have you got to lose? Make something work for you. It's time you do. Call Sister Dobong and let she do what she do. You can call it obey, call it what you may, but in a hot drop, she put you back on top. Call now, 718-253-7273. Call now, 718-253-7273. Sister Dobong.
You're listening to King and Queen Radio.